The driver's gone up, the blockers have gone up, and now the one who's going to make the ambush and close the ring, he's gone up too. The colobus will be very lucky if they escape now. They've got one. The hunters are tearing it apart. Everyone, the hunters in the trees and the spectators on the ground, are screaming with excitement. And now the kill is brought down so that the females and others can share it.
After 3 months, buried in their eggs, baby green iguanas burst out ready to go. We know from fossils that some baby dinosaurs hatched from communal nests. But what happened next? First, iguana babies dig their way up to the surface. Instantly alert, they emerge into a dangerous world. Hundreds break out from different clutches over several days. Instead of striking out alone, the babies form peer groups, unexpected behavior for primitive reptiles. They taste each other, forging social bonds that may help them survive a risky start. One iguana takes the lead, the others follow. They need to get to cover urgently. Here, their green color is no camouflage. The basilisk lizard, a flesh eater like prehistoric T-Rex, here to intercept the passing herd. Dramas like this between reptile predator and prey have been played out for millions of years. Like T-Rex, the basilisk runs down his quarry on strongly muscled back legs. Instinctively, the babies head for water. Their scaly feet trap air bubbles that act like stepping stones, so they can literally walk on water. This is just the first of many dangers that threaten the babies. The next is starvation.
One of the most extraordinary of these insect enticers lives here in the tropical rainforest of Sumatra. It only flowers once in 1,000 days, and when the flower develops, it only lasts for 3 days, so very few people have seen it. But here it is. Technically, it's a whole group of flowers clustered around this, but you could be justified for regarding it as one flower. And if you do that, well then, this is the biggest flower in the world.
It's related to the dead horse arum, but it's 9 feet tall and 3 feet across. It's Amorphophallus titanum, the Titan arum.
The function of this great spike in the middle is to produce a smell. And if you smell it, it smells very strongly of bad fish. And this apparently attracts insects, which come along here and go down into this great funnel to these small flowers that grow at the base.
Until this film was taken, no one was sure what insect pollinated the Titan arum. As we watched, we saw that, without doubt, the job was done by tiny sweat bees. Like other arums, the male flowers form a band at the top. Below them, the female flowers with long yellow-tipped stigmas. The bees seemed to find some reward on the stigmas, for they crawled all over them, distributing the pollen they'd brought with them. But why should the Titan arum produce the biggest bloom in the world to attract such tiny pollinators? To be effective, these bees must bring pollen from another bloom. But since the plant is rare and only flowers once in 3 years, the nearest may be miles away. It's not easy to spread perfume over such distances in the still, humid air of the rainforest. Perhaps the best way to do so is to disperse it from the top of a towering spire, like smoke from a factory chimney.